بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أسعد الله أوقاتكم أعزائي الطلبة. سوف أقوم بتقديم بعض الشروحات في مادة اللغة الإنجليزية، وأتمنى أن تكون مفيدة لكم. بداية سوف أبدأ بدرس قواعد الوحدة السابعة، وهو passive voice. Now, what do we mean by passive voice? In English, we have two kinds of voice. We have the active voice and the passive voice. In active voice, the sentence usually starts with the subject, then the verb, and then the object. For example, Salim plays football. In this sentence, Salim is the agent or the subject. The agent or the subject is the person who does the verb. الفاعل يعني الذي يقوم بالفعل. Plays is the verb, it is the action, هو الفعل الحدث. And then object اللي هو المفعول به, which is football here. Now, if you want to change this sentence into passive, we have to follow some certain rules. First of all, we have to put the object at the beginning of the sentence, which is here what? Football. Then we have to use a verb to be, and this is the most important step when changing the sentence into passive. And what do we mean by verbs to be? أفعال عائلة be، وهي في المضارع am is are، في الماضي was were، في أزمان التام in the present perfect and past perfect tenses we use been. In the modal sentences, or when the sentence has a modal such as will, would, can, could, may, might, we use be. And in the continuous tenses we use being. So the family of verbs to be are these. Now, after using verb to be, we have to change the verb in the active voice sentence into what? Into the past participle, into verb 3. And usually the verb 3 is formed by adding ed to the verb. For example, play, played, visit, visited, plant, planted. But in some verbs that are irregular, we have to know the past participle form of them, such as write, written, drink, drunk, speak, spoken, etc. And the final step, and which is optional actually, we say or write by plus the subject or the agent. So if you want to change this sentence into passive, Salim plays football, how can we change it? First we put football, then we use the verb to be is, because the sentence is present and football is singular. Then we change the verb play into the past participle, which is played. And then at the end we write what? By Salim. So the passive form of the sentence Salim plays football is what? Football is played by Salim. This is actually a general rule for changing the sentences into passive voice. In the following lessons, we will deal with the tenses one by one. We will see when do we use am, is, are, when do we use was and were, when do we use been, when do we use be, and when do we use being. Thank you for now.